Angel, because I would have been like, how naive can you be?
Angel Reese appears frustrated as Caitlin Clark adds yet another major sports achievement to her resume. While jealousy is natural, the real challenge lies in how one responds to it. Rather than focusing on elevating her game, Reese spends hours on marathon live streams, venting on her platform, unapologetically Angel. In contrast, Clark remains in the gym, relentlessly improving and proving her dominance. Success isn't built on complaints, it's earned through hard work, dedication, and results. Reese has undeniable talent, but does she have the discipline to match? While Clark lets her achievements do the talking, Reese seems more invested in the narrative than the game itself.
Let's look at the big news, which is Caitlin Clark has been named the Associated Press Female Athlete of the Year.
Reese intensifies the controversy by attributing Clark's success to white privilege and accusing her fans of racism. However, shifting blame only undermines her credibility. Rather than acknowledging Clark's relentless work ethic and elite skill, Reese leans into controversy instead of competition. The truth is undeniable. Clark is breaking records, leading her team, and elevating women's basketball through sheer talent and dedication. Instead of pointing fingers, Reese would be better served by using Clark's success as motivation. Complaints won't change the scoreboard. Hard work, perseverance, and results will. The basketball world recognizes the difference between excuses and excellence, and Clark continues to prove that success is earned, not given.
I mean, was Angel Reese even in the conversation on this? Because I cannot imagine that she was. Somewhere her and Asia and Cheryl Swoops are all punching air, okay? Be in shambles. That's all we got to say. Be in shambles.
Reese thrives on taunts, theatrics, and viral moments, but Clark is busy making history. While Clark solidifies her legacy, Reese seems more focused on social media buzz than securing her place among basketball's greats. In the end, skill and achievements outweigh showmanship, yet Reese appears to miss that reality. Fans remember dominance, not drama. Clark's relentless dedication has etched her name among the legends of women's basketball, while Reese remains caught up in fleeting internet fame. Sooner or later, the antics must fade, and the game must do the talking. Unfortunately, Reese still seems stuck chasing the spotlight instead of greatness.
Notice that doesn't say female basketball player of the year. Nah, she's female athlete. She beat out, for example, Simone Biles. All right, not to mention the Asia Wilsons and Angel Reeses of the world.
Clark didn't just dominate 2024. She redefined it. Named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year, she became the first WNBA player to receive the honor since 2019. Her rookie season was nothing short of historic, averaging over 27 points per game, leading the league in scoring, and breaking 60 records along the way. Meanwhile, Reese remains fixated on a championship moment from the past, where her antics overshadowed her team's victory. Clark's unwavering commitment to excellence has cemented her as the biggest star in the sport. As for Reese's theatrics, they haven't aged well. Even legends like Cheryl Swoops recognize the shift. Clark isn't just the moment. She's the future of women's basketball.
Angel Reese, you can't beat a big bad wolf, but then kind of cry like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Nobody mourns when the villain catches an L. And Angel Reese, you have self-proclaimed.
Clark's brilliance goes beyond the stat sheet. She single-handedly revived the Indiana Fever, a team that hadn't seen the playoffs since 2016, and turned them into contenders. Her influence on the sport is undeniable, from sold-out arenas to record-breaking viewership. Forbes 30 under 30? Check. Comparisons to Jordan and LeBron? Absolutely. Meanwhile, Reese's legacy seems more like a cautionary tale. Her NCAA championship moment now feels like a distant memory, completely overshadowed by Clark's relentless rise. While Clark earns respect through talent and hard work, Reese's attempts to stay in the spotlight feel increasingly forced. One is a generational talent reshaping the game. The other is struggling to keep up.
But the fact that that's the very first WNBA player to ever win Time Magazine Athlete of the Year is pretty special.
Reese had an impressive college career, 23 points, 15.4 rebounds per game, but her legacy isn't defined by those stats. Instead, it's remembered for taunting, finger-wagging, and overshadowing her own success. What should have been her crowning achievement turned into a sideshow. Meanwhile, the sports world has moved on. Clark's dominance continues to shine, while Reese's viral moments have faded. In the end, skill and dedication outlast controversy. Clark is the main attraction, while Reese is still trying to stay in the conversation. Hype fades, but true greatness endures. If Reese wants to secure her place in history, it's time to let her game do the talking.
When you literally go on Twitter and you search Rookie of the Year, Angel Reese, it is like everybody talking about why she's not a good basketball player. Yes, okay, a lot of her rebounds are her own rebounds, but she's having a historic season just like Caitlin Clark is, and I think that she deserves a lot more credit than what she's getting.
Can we stop? See, so that right there is part of the problem. Let's stop comparing her to Caitlin Clark. Like, let's not compare her
I'm saying
season.
People are doing that. No, I said she's
true.
having a historic season just like Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, but
Caitlin Clark is setting assist records, she's setting rebound rookie records.
They're very different things, and so I think that's where a lot of the hate comes in, if I can be honest. If we really want to resolve Angel receiving as much vitriol as she does, we have to separate the two, because right now they are conjoined. But Angel's game is very, very different than Caitlin's. If we're able to stop tying them together, I think way more people will appreciate the things that Angel does well, as opposed to defending the greatness that is Caitlin Clark and what she does well.
The contrast between these two athletes couldn't be more stark. Clark lets her game do the talking, no theatrics, no distractions, just relentless dominance. Reese, on the other hand, seems caught in an endless cycle of trying to stay relevant through controversy rather than performance. Clark has earned universal respect through sheer talent and hard work, while Reese's fame feels fleeting, propped up by drama rather than achievement. While Reese was stirring up headlines, Clark was delivering performances that left the sports world in awe. True success isn't about going viral, it's about leaving a lasting mark. Clark is building a legacy, while Reese is struggling to hold on to hers.
Are you kidding me? As Female Athlete of the Year, oh, the wokes will be in shambles.
Clark's rookie season was nothing short of legendary. With limitless three-point range, pinpoint passing, and unmatched court vision, she's transformed women's basketball. She's not just shattering records, she's elevating the entire sport. Beyond the game, she's using her platform to uplift others, including Black women in sports, proving her impact extends far beyond the court. Meanwhile, Reese, usually drawn to controversy, has been notably quiet. Perhaps even she realizes there's no outshining Clark's brilliance. Clark isn't just a star, she's a trailblazer. While Reese clings to past moments, Clark keeps pushing forward, proving that true greatness isn't about theatrics, it's about performance, dedication, and lasting impact. Caitlin Clark's recognition as Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year isn't just a personal achievement, it's a defining moment for the WNBA. Her impact on the league is undeniable.
You know, when you're talking about, athlete, you're talking about her college run.
Yeah, the run she had last year.
Her college run
into a rookie year to now, to date.
Yeah.
Yeah, the women's college tournament, I believe,
all the
significant
eyes she
outperforming.
brought to the league this year.
Yeah.
Outperforming the men's.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Elevating its visibility and reshaping the perception of women's basketball. Meanwhile, Angel Reese has been working to shift the narrative in her favor, launching her podcast, Unapologetically Angel. However, it comes across less as a meaningful venture and more as a desperate attempt to stay in the spotlight. The issue? The audience isn't engaged. Reese's legacy remains tied to a viral taunt, while Clark's is built on skill, humility, and game-changing performances. That said, it's important to acknowledge the intense scrutiny Reese has faced. She's only 22, and some of the criticism has been excessive. Still, the contrast between her and Clark is striking. Clark's Time Magazine honor isn't just another accolade. It's a testament to her generational talent, her ability to transcend the sport.
Who has a new weekly podcast called Unapologetically Angel. Because I would have been like, how naive can you be? But she is young. She's only 22. And the reality is the scrutiny that she's been subjected to is inexcusable It's egregious, it's disgusting, it's wrong.
And her role as a true pioneer. Meanwhile, despite her undeniable talent, Reese remains overshadowed by controversy, making their career trajectories feel almost Shakespearean, one defined by excellence, the other by theatrics. Clark has changed the perception of women's basketball, drawing comparisons to legends like Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Reese, on the other hand, is still clinging to a brand built on trash talk and showmanship. The gap between them isn't just wide, it's a canyon. If Reese wants to secure her legacy, she must evolve. Theatrics and controversy may generate buzz, but they don't build a lasting reputation. While she figures out her next move, Clark is making history. One is talented, the other is transcendent. And as Clark's influence continues to grow, Reese risks being left behind in a narrative that has already moved on.